my business. And someone suggested Isagenix. And so I really sat down thoroughly and with the corporate team to work out, what money was on the table. So I did come back to Perth and hit the ground running. And I absolutely love, obviously, the compensation plan, but obviously have fallen in love with the products and helping others as well. I've become very passionate about nutrition, even to the point of studying and gaining my qualification in nutrition. But yeah, I just love owning my own day and creating that time freedom to be there for my children, and excited to help other people do the same. And now I'm going to introduce you to Nicole Coghlan. Nicole.
Thank you, Belinda. Belinda, you must be the baby of the group.
Oh, 46. We're all actually 10 years 10 years from me to Rachel, and then 10 years from Rachel to Heather. So it's like we need a 36-year-old now.
Well, I'm in the last few days of being 53, so a little bit older, just for a bit of perspective. I've been with Isagenix for 2 years now as a customer. Came to Isagenix because of my perimenopausal symptoms I was experiencing. It was all pretty awful, and I was looking for a natural solution to help me through that stage of my life. And I was introduced to Isagenix by a good friend of mine, Kath, and now 2 years down the track, here we are. I chose Isagenix because I trust my friend Kath. I also trust Heather Rickard. I've known Heather for a very long time, worked with Heather in a different business, and I trusted the product. And I have to say that trust hasn't wavered at all with the product. It's a great range of products, and I've since used lots and lots of different Isagenix products, probably nearly all of them, and after 6 months of using the women's hormone support, I was hearing all about resets and how good resets were, and my husband and I jumped in and did our first 30-day reset. So we had a great result with our reset, and Belle just did want me to give you a little bit of background. For me, I used to be really, really overweight. I was 140 kilos. I was really, really sick. I ended up having gastric surgery 5 years ago, dropped a lot of weight really quickly, about 42 kilos, thought I'd won the health lottery, feeling fabulous, and didn't change how I was eating, just eating smaller amounts more often, didn't learn about nutrition. And of course, what happened? I put the weight back on. I put on 12 kilos. I regained 12 kilos. So I was feeling really yuck and very disappointed with myself about that. So my husband and I, we did a reset, and of course he dropped 10 kilos just like that. And I lost 6.5 kilos in my first 30 days. And I'm very pleased to say that since then I've done a 30-day reset 3 more times, and grand total I've lost about 16 kilos so far, and I've still got a few to go. I'm a work in progress, but can absolutely attest to the products. The business, I checked today, I can't believe there's actually over 350 people in my downline. It's crazy how quickly in 18 months, I haven't introduced all of those people myself, but that's how crazy good this business is, that we work together as a community. And of course, my friends could see that I was having such great results with Isagenix, the reset, the women's hormone support, and they wanted in on it as well. So that's how it started, organically, just sharing about the Isagenix products with my friends. And how I build my business now, I'm very much a people person. You can see there in the bottom left corner, I love getting together with groups of people and chatting and sharing and laughing and having fun. And this is an event I did with Lorna back in January this year. Actually, it was early Feb, and shared with Lorna about all of the products and all of her friends. And we promoted Lorna out as a consultant that day with all of her friends wanting to try different things as well. So what I love about this business is the community, the amazing women that I work really closely with, my team, all the people I get to talk to. Just love helping people feel better. And I know, you know, and my husband, my kids, my dad, like so many people have all tried the, you know, resets and different products. Everyone's got great results. It makes people feel better.
And
So
Nicole, what's next for you? What's the
what's
exciting?
next? Okay.
Yeah, what's
So
next?
what's next is I just want to keep sharing. I want to keep growing. I want to keep meeting new people and doing more events and just helping more people feel better. It's that
Awesome.
simple. It's just more of what I'm currently doing. So more events. I'm trying to do well in the online space. I can't say that it's working, you know, as well as it should, but definitely will get better at that. But yeah, can't wait to get in front of more people and share our beautiful products.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks for sharing.
Pleasure.
Okay, so those people that are on the call tonight, I just want you to put a couple of words in the chat. What brought you on here today? Don't just say the free gifts. Let's dig a bit deeper. What are you wanting to achieve out of your business? It could be financial freedom, it might be more time with the family, you might want to travel more, you might just like helping people. Whatever it is, just pop a couple of words in the chat, the reason why you're on this call today. So yeah, increased income in Chantel, that's very a very common one. And because the world the way it is, you know, the things aren't getting cheaper, they're getting more expensive, and our wages aren't necessarily keeping up. So everybody is looking for a side hustle. And what you want is a lucrative side hustle. You don't want a side hustle where you're doing all this work and getting very little for it. So we're very, very lucky with our compensation plan. And right now, we'll get into it in more detail shortly, but we have an incredible opportunity for you to earn some great money with a new promotion. So I'm just looking at the chat. So yeah, to be healthier, helping others, interested in the business model and discounted products. I mean, there's so many reasons. It's just, if you love the products, why not get them for free just by sharing? It's kind of a no-brainer.
Thanks, Rach. And I absolutely love network marketing. So I love that it's definitely a solution for people that are looking to earn an extra income. And the ultimate, you know, social sharing and earning an income from the database that you've built, whether you've got a business or social media, to monetize your network is what a lot of people are doing right now. And you have a world-class product to do it, and it's global as well, which I love.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a world-class product. It's also a world-class company. And when I first started looking at Isagenix, oh, we've jumped the slide. That's all right. When I first started looking at this company, I really wanted to make sure that I checked it out from all avenues. So everything that we say about the company is what is there is incredibly strong and incredibly solid. And that's the thing that I love about Isagenix. The research into the products, the way the model has been created, the fact that they have a saying, which is, if it's right for the customer, it's right for the company. And to me, that just sums it all up. I went to America to check it out. I got all the trust and belief that I needed to. And now I just help other people have that same level of belief in how good this company is.
So here's the right slide now.
Yeah.
Rachel and I absolutely love that there's an 80-20% partnership. So, you know, you don't have to do the purchasing of the stock, or like I hear of companies in network marketing where they still have to make deliveries and have customers come and collect it. Like, this is crazy. I absolutely love with our business, you don't hold stock, you don't have to purchase stock, you don't have to distribute it. You basically share a link, and customer service handles everything else. Even if they have an issue around their shipment or their product, everything is done for you, which is amazing. Rachel, what do you love about the benefit of
I just love that you can have your own business without all the drama and stress and overhead. So, from someone that's had a business before, honestly, to set up a business now, if you wanted to set up your own coffee shop, you could say goodbye to $20,000 instantly just in setting it up. Even a hairdresser business, like if you're going out on your own, that's easily 10K. We don't have any of those upfront costs. We don't have to worry about marketing. We don't have to worry about the cost of stock, as Belle said, a premises to work out of, anything like that. It's already done for you. So all you have to do is get out there and promote it and make the money. And there's just no risk at all. You're not worrying about employees, stock, all kinds of other things. And you get paid every week. It lands in your bank account. So, you can't get anything better. It's your own business given to you on a platter. You can do what you want with it. And honestly, it is up to you. If you're a hard worker, you'll get further. If you're not a hard worker, that's okay. Just get your products paid for. So it's really, really up to you what you do with it.
And I love, like, with being in the network marketing industry previously, I used to have to pay for a back office and monthly fees, and we don't have any of that, which absolutely blows my mind. All the marketing and assets and your own website, your own links and app, everything is included in a $25 membership fee for 12 months. That's all you have to do, which really blows my mind. And I know the three of us, we absolutely love the ability to plan our day every day, whether it's around grandkids, children, travel, exercise, any of that. So I know that all fuels our passion as well, to be able to own our own schedule, but have something for ourselves and earn an income at the same time.
So one of the beauties is that there's not just one way to utilize our products. Whether it is you're coming in for the nutrition and a 30-day reset, or whether you're coming in because you want to improve your chosen sport, like myself, I'm now doing it for the running. Before it was for weight loss. Whether it's for beauty, or whether it's those amazing superfoods that we have, which you can choose which one you want. If you want to work on your brain, you use nootropic. If you want to work on chilling out and feeling better within yourself, then you work on amazing adaptogens. So the choice is yours. And I love this story, and Belle's going to talk about it.
I absolutely love it. So this is Renee, and she was a mum that really she just no self-care because everything went to her children. What we implemented for Renee was our 30-day reset, which really focuses on lowering the cortisol levels so that your body is not in that, in that stressed state. And when we naturally rebalance and lower that cortisol, your body starts working naturally. And so we focus on having some really good nutrition days, focusing on protein pacing, adaptogens, and really nourishing your body. And then we have a cleanse day, which is usually once a week, where you have a fasting day, but it's supported so your body's not in a stress state. And that really helps with stripping that visceral fat. And as you can see with Renee, that tummy area as well, her arms, like everything, just really reset for her as well. So she actually lost 10 kilos of visceral fat there, which is that dangerous fat. So our 30-day system is definitely our core, one of our major core products that we use to promote within the business. And customers just get the best results as well. Plus, they have a 30-day money back guarantee as well.
Okay, so collagen elixir, this would have to be one of my favorite products. But the thing I love about our elixir is it's been tested and triple tested. So we're not just going out there with cheap collagen that might work or it might not work. We know that this is 90% absorbed. We've got double nutri technology, which basically means that the molecules go through your stomach lining into the bloodstream. If you're buying cheap collagen over the counter, it's nothing like this. And that's the thing that we have to really remind people about, is the Australian supplement industry is not regulated. So if you're buying things over the counter that say they have 5 milligrams of collagen, chances are they don't. Or if they do, the collagen itself is really low quality, because everyone's out to try to make a profit. The great thing about Isagenix is they're more focused. Well, they're 100% focused on the customer and the results. And that's why you get such great results with these products. And the collagen, it's like going to have, laser or, facials or whatever you want to do. But the scaffolding that it provides for your skin is second to none. Your skin is the largest organ in your body, and it's the first thing we notice when we're not well or unhealthy. So absolutely, it is something that we need to look after. And the best way to do that is from the internal, structuring your internal collagen to grow and develop itself, and also providing new collagen as well. Okay, so if you're wondering how to earn money, so we have a few different ways that you earn an income through Isagenix. So I'll go through those and then I'll let Heather explain it in a bit more detail. But we all have a 20% PIB, which stands for product introductory bonus, which just means anybody that you refer that purchase any of the products, you earn 20% commission on that straight into your bank account. We also have bonuses that come along with those introductory bonuses as well, which are in the form of vouchers. And we have executive matching bonuses, which when you become an executive, which is down the track, and we'll explain more about that, there's matching bonuses attached to that. Also rank advancement bonuses, and we're going to talk to you more about the exciting new part to the rank advancement bonuses, how they've just increased. We've got team builder bonuses as well, which is another way to earn an income. And then, of course, we have incentives and promotions. So there is so many ways to earn money, and honestly, the sky is the limit. It's not capped at all.
I love that. Absolutely love that. And I love the fact that it is totally up to you as to how much you want to earn. And so you might be sitting here thinking, you know what, I run 2 other businesses, I've got 5 children, I can't possibly fit this in. But if you choose just to share with a couple of people and get your products paid for, that is absolutely cool. So you get 20% commission on every order that you get from a new person. So in this example, we're using the 30-day reset pack. And so that is $87 times 2, which is $174. And that means that you actually become what we call a consultant, and you get a $50 bonus for doing that. Plus, if you introduce those 2 people in the same month, you get a $75 coupon voucher and 25 for becoming a consultant. So suddenly you've literally got your products paid for. But what Isagenix have done, I'm so excited I get to talk about this slide, because what they've done, and there actually isn't a timeline on this, there's a pool line. So in other words, there's $40,000 sitting there just to be up and grabbed, rather than saying we've got to do this within the next month. So the next stage I'm going to talk to you about in a minute is Crystal Manager. I'm going to explain how you do that. So instead of getting $250 for that, you get $500. Crystal Director, instead of $750, you get $1,500. And Crystal Executive, instead of $1,000, you get $2,000. Now, this is for all new people who either started or upgraded to Associate this year. So for the people who were here last year, you can help other people do it. And guess what? When you do that, you actually get the bonuses that says enrolling sponsor bonus. So you can earn the $250, the $750, and the $1,000. How cool is this? Like, it's just so exciting. I can't wait to be seeing people earn all that money. And I'd love you to think and put in the chat, if you were able to earn some extra money let's say 2,000 to start. So I'm going to go to the bigger figure in a minute. But 2,000, what would you spend that on? Make sure that you put in the chat what your holidays. We've already got that went in there real quick. Rachel, more holiday, more travel. Okay, so let's see how this works out. So you've introduced 2 customers, as I showed you in the previous slide. What if they want to share with a couple of people because their results are so amazing, and you've heard about results already on this call? So the results are really good, and so they share with a couple of people as well. And then their second customer does the same, and so they end up with 2 customers that have shared with 2. So now what they are is what's called a crystal manager. And if you do that in 2 months from when this was launched, which was last Wednesday, you've got 2 months to get to crystal manager. And that all that is having 2 people you introduce who introduce 2 people. You would normally get a $250 bonus, but guess what? That's doubled to $500. And that means the total that you would earn by doing this is $924. So that would get you a pretty good weekend away somewhere. But let's see if we can increase that to an even better holiday. I'm using Rachel's example of holiday. So here you can see every new consultant you create, you get $100. With 10 consultants, that means you earn $1,000. So every time you create a new consultant, $100. 2 consultants, crystal manager, I just went through that, $500. But it doesn't stop there, because if you help more people become consultants, 6 gets you crystal director, and that's your $1,500, and 10 gets you executive. You heard earlier on Rachel talking about all those extra benefits of being executive, and they drop in as well. But the bottom line is, if you decided tonight that you wanted to build this, you wanted to find 10 people who each find 2 people to get great results, whether it's collagen, whether it's 30-day reset, whether it's a pack for runners, which is something that I promote, or it's your morning routine pack, whatever it is, you could be sitting on $5,000. So what would you do with $5,000? I have to get the chat up so I can see them come in here. If I gave you a check for $5,000 right now, what would you do with it? Party, party, party. I'd love to hear a few others. Who's going to be totally upfront and say, they'd pay off some of their credit card? Or who would like to, treat their family to a really new thing at home, a trampoline or whatever. So what would you spend that money on? $5,000. Another holiday, pay off my Disneyland trip. Love that. You've already experienced it. Now you just need to pay it off. So yeah, be thinking, and even if you're not putting it in the chat, be thinking about what you would spend that money on. Rachel, so tell us how people could get started with these different packs.
So if you haven't started already and you're wondering how to get started, you just purchase a pack. That is how this whole thing starts. And generally speaking, you get a great result. Well, you will get a great result because everybody does. And then from there, once you've ordered your pack, I always say to people, you get 4 times, you get a 4 times more successful result if you do this with somebody else. So why not, if you're going to order a pack and give it a go, why not get your mum or your sister or your partner in with you as well? If you get 2 people, then you're going to become a consultant, and that's where the business really starts to take off with you. But the first step is to purchase a pack. And we've got all different packs out there, but these are some of our most popular. So we've got a 14-day pack, we've got the collagen, and we've got a 30-day reset, but there's all sorts of other packs as well. I know some people are doing a detox pack, etc. It doesn't really matter as long as you order a pack. But the most important thing is, if you are wanting to be a business builder, see if you can get a couple of people to jump on with you, and that starts the entire process. And you'll get your products paid for, which is great.
So what we love is that we have an amazing community with the Isagenix, I was just going to say Isagenix community. So we actually have Elevate happening across Australia and New Zealand. You can see the dates there. This is where you can meet people in person, learn about the products, learn about the business income, but also really get together and bring people with you. So a lot of people build the business by bringing people to events or hosting their own events. And this event is all done for you. And a little secret, we're going to be actually having tastings of the brand new tropical protein water that is launching on the 13th of May. So if you're in Perth, head there. Rachel's going. I'm flying to Sydney and I'll be there with Heather. So very excited for that. Auckland's got a very, very cool event with Lockie Horner and Max the Ironman. And Brisbane and Melbourne, we have some great hosts there too. So definitely grab your tickets. If you're wanting to learn more, take people to these events, because post-event, what we're actually doing is having an online boot camp hosted by Isagenix Corporate to really teach you the skills to build a business, whether it's in person or online or a bit of combination. So these skills are going to be how to talk to people about Isagenix, how to grow your network, how to host events, and then how to invite to events as well. So I'm really excited. I'm actually hosting June 4th. So definitely jump online and be there to learn the skills on how to build a successful business.
I'd love to know who's actually booked in. I see Selena has. Who's booked in to an Elevate event? So yeah, pop in the chat if you're already coming to one, because it's so cool and they are such a good event.
And can I say too, did I jump in here there? It's only $10 to attend. And honestly, you get hundreds of dollars worth of value, not to mention free products. It is just incredible. It's the biggest gift that we can give you. So make sure you get your ticket.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
then we had an amazing announcement on Thursday night.
And it's so cool to see. I've been talking to a lot of people about this over the weekend because I've been privileged enough to go on a number of Isagenix trips, but to actually be going with 3 of my team members is amazing. So congratulations, Darylene, Belinda and Jay, Rachel. I'm just over the moon to be sharing this with you guys. And each of your team members who are on this call tonight should be so proud of the fact that you've qualified. And what it does is it opens the door for you guys to qualify for events over the next year. I was going to say years, but maybe it might be sooner.
Stay tuned and build, because we hear there's something coming for the end of the year, closer than you think, right? And so what I love is that when you decide to become an associate, it's $25 to upgrade, and you receive 3 10% discount codes to share with friends and family. But when you do sign people, you get 20% cash back and all those coupons that Heather said. So as a little helpful starter, this is what Isagenix give you, which is amazing. And tomorrow night, if you're wanting to learn a little bit more about these double bonuses that are on offer, Isagenix Corporate are hosting a training call on the Build and Boost. So they'll be answering all the technical questions and really mapping it out to you in the technical sense if you need to know more. But obviously, Heather, Rachel, and myself have done it all the way to the top and are very strategic, so we know what you need to do and how to get there very quickly.
Can I just jump in there quickly, Belle? So anybody that is interested in really breaking down how to get to the next level, how to get to manager or director or executive, make sure you organize a call, a Zoom call individually with Heather, myself or Belle, just because everyone has a slightly different agenda and a slightly different business. So we can map it out exactly step by step what you need to do and make it super simple, because sometimes it does sound complicated, but it absolutely isn't. Once we break it down, you'll be like, great, I'm on track. I can do this.
Absolutely, 100%. That's what we're here to do. And for people who are on for the first time on a business call, so I know a couple of you have been on a product call, but you haven't been on a business call before. So let us know. Just give us a reminder and make sure we've got your addresses, because we're going to send you this little thank you gift for hopping on tonight. So it's really cool, and this call is all about giving you an opportunity. And this is Rachel's favorite quote, so I won't steal it. I'll let her share it.
If someone offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes, of course, say yes. Then learn how to do it later. And that's what we're here to do, to teach you how to do it. So if you're keen, you want to earn money, you like the products, just say yes, book a call, hop on tomorrow night's call, and the rest, you'll look back and think, why did I wait so long? I should have done this years ago.
Okay, I'm going